What happened in Paris overnight, I mean, it's echoes of what President Trump was talking about yesterday while he was meeting with Angela Merkel at the White House. This idea that you open your borders, you allow in people that aren't being vetted. It's changed the structure, the complexity of Germany for the worse, his argument during the campaign, and then he's meeting her face to face. And then in Paris yesterday, we see, or overnight, a gunman grabs the security officer, a radicalized Muslim. He grabs a guy's gun, opens fire, he's shot and killed. And President Trump talked about Paris before, months ago, talking about how this is a changed place.
True, but I spent 3 weeks in Paris, and the biggest difference in Paris, pre-attacks and now, is now you can get reservations in the great restaurants, and before maybe you couldn't. I don't know if this guy is French. I don't know, you know,
we don't know that yet.
He could have, his family could be third-generation French, and he became radicalized. People become radicalized, just like people, you know, rob their parents when they need opioid from their pharmacies.
But before there were havens of radical Islamists inside France, people weren't getting radicalized and attacking airports. Can you not say whether it's a first generation or a second generation or a third generation that France, as President Trump said at CPAC just last month, it looks different. It is different, and they don't have their arms around it.
Major, what do you do? You're going to like say that Donald Trump said no Muslim immigrants, therefore he'll never get a law passed because people know that his real intention is to ban this entire religion. Is it really a clash of civilizations? Has it gone so far that we can't remedy these things?
You're bringing up the point about the constitutionality of this and his intent. We had Alan Dershowitz on the show.
I saw him.
Short time. Well, let's play it for our viewers who may have been asleep. Watch.
I do not believe this is a Muslim ban. Focusing on a country like Iran, the greatest exporter of terrorism, not only no vetting, it sends terrorists out in order to kill Americans. Iran has so much blood on its hands of Americans and American allies. To exclude a country like Iran from the list would be absurd. And the list, although for a different purpose, was originally designed by President Obama. So how can you say that the inclusion of the 6 countries on the list was motivated by what Mr. Trump said when he was candidate Trump? That's just not good legal analysis. I predict that if the case gets to the Supreme Court will uphold the major provisions of this ban.
France did almost no vetting of people coming into their country.
I disagree with him.
And he said, why not extreme vetting of countries that want to do us harm?
First of all, he's the most brilliant legal mind in the country, and he is technically correct that the bill, the executive order as drafted, is both constitutional and statutory. But if I say to Clayton, for 6 months, you're a creep, I don't like you, this and that, and then I go on television and say, Clayton is my best friend, are you going to listen to me when I'm on television saying you're my best friend, or are you going to listen to everything that happened in the last 6 months? Donald Trump has made it impossible in the near term to pass a refugee ban. Why? Because everybody heard him 100 times say Muslim ban, Muslim ban, Muslim ban.
But that's not the judge's job. The judge's job is not to look at campaign rhetoric and apply it to constitutionality. You heard Alan Dershowitz say it. He said it's unprecedented to take campaign language and decide what a bill does when they wrote it narrowly to make sure it was focused on radical Islamists.
To this extent, I will agree with Professor Dershowitz. If the Supreme Court, when they finally get it, first of all, has 9 members, second of all, is months and months from now, the more distance you get from the campaign, I think the stronger the president's case. But as of right now, he has polluted the air, with all due respect, and you know I love the guy. You can't say Muslim ban 100 times or 1,000 times and then say, don't remember what I said last week, just remember what I'm saying now. You can't do that and expect a judge to be so cloistered as to not listen to the facts and circumstances surrounding the issuance of the executive order.